Tonight, we have 6-0, 165 lb Alex Rios stepping into the ring. He says his 19-month hiatus was beneficial, giving him 3 months to train for this fight. Rios holds a record of 23 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw, with 18 knockouts. However, as shown in his recent fight history, he has faced significant gaps in activity. In the early 90s, he was much busier, going 15-0, before earning a title shot against Raul Marquez. For Rios to pull off an upset tonight, it would be a big one. However, there are a few key vulnerabilities in his style. Susceptibility to uppercuts. Rios tends to lean forward, making him an easy target for uppercuts. Expect Taylor to exploit this weakness. Wide stance. He has a habit of spreading, his feet too far apart, which limits his mobility and balance. This makes him an easy target for an opponent looking to take advantage of his positioning. Close-range strategy. Rios knows he has no chance at a distance, especially against Taylor's long jab. Expect him to push inside, trying to land body shots before working his way to the head. Now, let's introduce his opponent. Standing at 6'1" and 164 lbs, Jermaine Taylor hails from Little Rock, Arkansas. A naturally gifted athlete, Taylor is 25 years old and boasts a perfect 18-0 record, with 13 of those wins coming by knockout. His recent fights have gone according to plan, and he has a big fight already scheduled for March 27th against Daryl Coley. Here's what we can expect from Taylor tonight. Faster hands. Taylor is quick, while Rios, although determined, is slower. Expect Taylor to beat him to the punch. Long jab control. Taylor's style is reminiscent of a classic English boxer. He stands upright and uses his jab to control distance, keeping opponents where he wants them. Knockout potential. Every time Rios has stepped up in competition, he has been stopped. Taylor, having gone 12 rounds 2 fights ago, will likely look to excite the audience tonight with a knockout. This fight is scheduled for 10 rounds, with Dick Flair as the referee. The fighters receive final instructions in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch gloves and come out boxing at the bell. Jermaine Taylor is looking to take another step toward the middleweight crown. His future is closely tied to that of Bernard Hopkins, the current middleweight champion. Interviewer to Teddy Atlas. Teddy, do you think constantly focusing on Bernard Hopkins' career trajectory adds unnecessary pressure on Taylor? Teddy Atlas. I don't think it should, and I don't think it does. He's smart enough to take things one step at a time. His team isn't going to rush him. Facing Hopkins now would be premature. Taylor needs tougher tests before stepping into the ring with an elite champion like Hopkins. He needs experience in deeper waters before taking that challenge. But tonight, I don't think he'll face that kind of test. Taylor sets up with his jab, and bang! Unbelievable! Jermaine Taylor delivers a stunning knockout. Among his previous 13 knockouts, only 1 had come in the first round. Until now, Alex Rios does not look good. Medical staff rushes to his aid. We talked about Rios's flaws, how he stands too still, directly in front of his opponent. That proved costly. Taylor started by feinting with his jab, much like Igor Vysotsky did against Floyd Patterson years ago. It lulled Rios into a false sense of security. And then, boom! Taylor dropped the hammer. Rios, standing right in front of Taylor, had nowhere to go. The punch landed flush, sending him crashing down. The medical team, including ringside physicians, Michael Schwartz, Joe Carpentieri, and Kevin Maguire, is attending to Rios. Thankfully, he's able to sit up. A good sign. They'll get him onto the stool next. A spectacular first-round performance by Jermaine Taylor. Let's look at the numbers. Total punches landed. 10 out of 12 power punches landed. 7 out of 7 Taylor made a statement tonight.